Alright, you want to determine who goes first?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. What did I karate chop your rock? That's paper, right? Yeah. Okay, so I determine initiative. I'm going to determine you go first so that I get the extra card. Going second allows you to draw one extra card. Normally you start with 6. Because I went second, I get 7 cards. So, oh, forgot to reset this here. That's from a previous game. There we go. Alright, your turn.
Okay, I already have a plan.
Yeah, that's better than usual.
I need cards.
You want to draw?
Yeah.
Okay, so one action, you draw 2 cards, and then you look at them and you discard one of them. Now, you didn't have to show me which one you discarded. So that was one action.
More cards.
Ooh, drawn again. Look at her go.
There you go.
And
see if I have something that uses this. I don't. Okay, so I'll go.
You gonna do something?
I'll go here.
Then you're done.
Then establish.
No, you won't. Because you drew twice, then you move. That's 3 actions.
That's 3 actions.
Yeah, we won't cheat this time. I want to draw for my first action. I'm going to keep this one and discard that one. Second action, I'm going to move. How far do I want to go? Okay. I think I'm going to just go right here. Actually, I want to go in the same one you're at. For my second action. Third action, I want to. Why would I want to establish that? I thought I had a reason. Okay. Well, I think that I will establish a sky fork. It says, when established, you may discard a card. If you do, you get to draw a card. So first let me discard my card for establishing that. And then, do I want to do that? No, I think I'll hang on with what I got. So that was, I drew once, I moved back, then I built that. So that was 3 actions. So,
okay.
Oops. We'll move that forward once. Okay. Forgot to reset our gears too for our game.
Let's see. I think I've got 3 cards to discard now.
For what?
For this. Da, da, da.
Time gears. Sweet. When established, if this is successful, which it is not, because it can't be successful because it requires 2 dependencies, gear crafting and a time jar, and neither one of those have been established yet, so therefore the time gears just sits and she doesn't get to use its special ability.
Give me cards.
Okay, so that's 2 actions.
I can get them off the table.
No.
This won't be a problem if you're not printing your own cards.
Yeah, print and play, print and play. That's 2 actions.
Alright. Just give me more cards.
Okay.
I like cards.
That's your 3rd action. There you go.
Because I don't want to discard the cards I have in my hand.
I understand. It's all good.
There you go.
Okay, I think for action 1, I'm going to move to right here. Action 2, I'm going to establish metallurgy. And we'll discard 1, 2, and 3 for that. And for, oops, put 3 thingies on it. And I will draw for my 3rd action. That one. Alright, you got 6 actions left for this round.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Well.
Okay, so 1,
Stay out of my timeline, dude.
2.
Draw from the top 3 cards of the draw pile, keep 1 and discard the others.
Yay,
So,
free action.
1, 2, 3. You get to keep 1 and you have to discard the other 2. Nice. So the focus beam is a fundamental, which means it has no dependencies. So therefore, Did you put them on the discard pile?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So therefore she gets to use its special ability. And that was the free action, by the way. It wasn't a win established.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just making sure you wanted to do that. So you moved, you built, you've taken your free action.
No, again!
All
That would
right.
be awesome.
You're rocking and rolling all night.
I don't think I have enough cards to build again. Because I'm keeping that card, so... Give me some cards!
Drawing again. Alright, so that was your last action for this round.
Okay.
Or turn. Wait till you're decided. Okay. I'm going to move backwards for one action. I will draw for my second action. Ooh, kind of want that one. Interesting. And I think I will go ahead and draw for my third action as well. Oof, gosh, gets hard. Alright, you got 3 actions left for this round.
Cards?
All times?
No, just one.
Okay, so that's one action. Don't forget you can take advantage of this focus beam as well, which allows you to draw.
Oh yeah, give me 3 more cards.
Okay.
Yay.
And you get to keep one of them. Okay.
Okay.
So she's got a free action that's on that focus beam. Remember, when you have the most influence on a card that has the little lightning bolt, it becomes a 3 actions that you normally get plus 1 action. You could choose any 1 action of the free ones on the cards.
Now, I have 2 actions to take.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
1, 2.
Gem cutting. You can't take advantage of the thingy, though.
Because I already... Aw, man,
She already did that for focus beam. See, she already took the free action with the focus beam. So even though that gem cutting allows you as a free action to gain a legacy point, she can't do it because she already took that free action with this one here. So, my turn, correct? Alright, so action numero uno, I will establish Arc Fire Baby. Boop! And I will discard, well, I'm going to have to discard this one. Okay. You know what? No, I don't want to discard that one. I want to discard that one. And then I am going to build, I'm sorry, so that was one action. I'm going to draw for my second action.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have wasted my time on gem cutting.
My third action, I will build a Helix, my favorite card. And I will discard, I think, this one here for that. Okay, so the Helix will allow me to take this influence cube that I put on there, and I can swap it with any other influence cube from anywhere on any,
yeah.
you know. But,
I wonder what you're going to steal from me.
Well, honestly, it's not really that beneficial for me to take your gem cutting because the Helix will give me 2 points. So I'm just going to stick with what I got. I really don't want to use it. So.
Not yet.
All right, so that's the end of the round. So what we're going to do, we're going to move this over, which shows that we're at round 2. We're going to move that back to show that we're at the turn, reset the turns. We're going to move our present day marker down, slide our timeline down. We're going to, you want to take care of Jake real quick? We're going to add another branch here to the end of the timeline, and we're going to travel up to the present day. So, there you go. So now we're all set to begin round 2, but first now we're going to have to tally up our points real quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to start right here and we're going to work back. So we'll start with the Sky Fork. I have the most influence on the Sky Fork, and it will give me 2 legacy points. We would go here to Time Gears. Now, unfortunately, Time Gears would need gear crafting and a time jar to be successful. Well, neither one of those dependencies have been met. So, unfortunately, that just goes up. Now, the card will stay, but she loses the influence. It goes back to her supply, so she doesn't gain it to her pool like I will be able to use to influence cards later. Metallurgy, that is mine, and Arc Fire has been established, so I will gain 3 points for that. 1, 2, 3. And because Arc Fire is a dependency, we'll look over here, and because I own the most influence on it, I will gain an additional point for that. The Focus Beam, Carmen, it's a fundamental, so she will gain 1 point for that. Gem Cutting is a fundamental, she'll gain 2 points for that. arc fire is a fundamental, so I'll gain an additional 1 point. And the helix is a fundamental, so I'll gain 2 points for that. So now she's got 2 influence cubes that she's going to be able to use in round 2, and I have 4, plus I'm in the lead. So she's going to be able to decide who has initiative for round 2. Now what we got to do too is we have to make sure we both have 6 cards in our hand. She's only got 5, so I'm going to give her an additional 1, and I've only got 2, so I get an additional 4 cards for the start of round 2.
That's the bad thing about holding on to cards.
Okay, so I was just explaining because you have only 2 influence cubes and I've got 4. Yeah. You get to determine the initiative. So do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Okay.
Second usually.
So she decided she wants to go second. However, she does not get an additional card like what happened at the beginning of round 1. That only occurs at the beginning of round 1. So now we are ready for round 2.
I'm way behind.
Yeah, you got kind of stomped in that first round there, didn't you? Alright, so let's see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start off immediately, and I'm going to move to the second timeline. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Oops, dropped one of them. I will keep this one and discard that one. And I'm going to go ahead and just draw one more time as well. And I want to keep this one. So, alright, so your turn.
Cards.
Okay, so you're drawing 2. Keep 1.
Haha.
Haha, you're so funny. And what are you doing?
Let's see. I need one to discard for that. I will go here.
That's 2 actions.
And I will establish Luster Fountain.
Very good. So what does the Luster Fountain allow you to do?
It gives me 2 legacy points.
So as a free action, she can gain 2 legacy points for creating the Luster Fountain. Now, the Luster Fountain has a dependency, which is gem cutting. The dependency has been met, so she can do that, no problemo. Well, I am actually going to establish a rocket sled right here. I'll put my 4 on there, and I have to get rid of 4 cards. So 1, I will go 2.
Sorry about the metal chair.
3, squeaky squeakers, squeakers. And I don't want to get rid of that one or that one. Oh, I got 2 of those. Okay, 4. There's my 4 cards. So that was action 1. Now we need a gear crafting and a time jar. Same as time gears, which is interesting because time gears is the same. So, and if those would have already been established, I could have gained an additional action. But they're not, so... Okay, second action, I'm going to go ahead and draw, which we forgot to move that, by the way. Because we are on turn 2. Okay, I think I'll keep this one. And I think for my third action, I'm probably going to go ahead and draw one more time, I think would be a good idea. Okay, and it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go 1, take my free action.
No, you don't have any influence on that, dear. You would have to put an influence on it first.
Oh, okay,
so
well
that's
then
1.
2. Take my free
then
action.
Do your free action. So she gets to draw 3 cards, and she gets to keep 1 and discard the other 2.
Wow, these aren't the ones I needed.
These are not the cards you're looking for.
Okay. And for 3, I could do this.
Yes, you could. When established, you may move back 1 time frame if possible. So she could take this when established ability because it's not an action. So do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, so that was a free ability. Very good. Okay, slide that down. We both have 6 turns left, or 6 actions. Okay. Action number 1, I think I'm going to move right here. Action 2, I will establish a luster fountain myself. Boop. And I will discard 1 card for that. Let's go ahead and discard that one. Okay, I will take my action, which is 2 legacy points. Now, notice she built a luster fountain, so did I. It doesn't matter, as long as they're not in the same timeline. Now, when we go to scoring, this is going to matter, and we'll show you what that...
Right now, it doesn't.
So that was 2 actions now that I have taken. And I think for a 3rd action, I will just move... Well, actually, for a 3rd action, I think I'll go ahead and influence that sky fork. So, go ahead.
I should have stayed in that timeline.
You wanted to stay there?
So that I could have used... It's okay, but I could have
used
used that again.
You could have used your ability
again.
Yeah.
Okay, cards.
Okay, so 1 action to draw.
Okay. Again.
Okay. 2nd action to draw.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy. Cherry. You want to try?
Okay.
And 1 more action left for this turn.
This is tough.
Tough stuff.
I could build both of these. Let's see. I will build this one.
Okay. The pendulum. Very cool. So get yourself... When established, you may discard an additional card to place an additional influence cube from your supply onto this. So, what'd you do?
I don't have enough cards to... Oh, I don't know why.
Do you mean 2?
No, I
You
put
was
3
looking at
because...
that, okay. Now, did you want to try to discard an additional card to take an extra one and put it on here, though?
No, I don't have additional card for that.
She could have, and that's actually really powerful. So you always kind of want to play the pendulum when it's most beneficial when you have an extra card to destroy out of your hand, because then you could take it out of your supply. Remember, this is my pool that I influence with. My supply is where I got to try to place onto here, so very good card.
But I've been holding on to these because I want to build all 3 of them.
So we're going to slide this down. We are on our last turn. First thing, I'm going to take advantage of this, so give me 2 legacy points. Yeah, that's right, baby. And now I think that I will, let me see, you're in the 5th, right? So I'm going to move here for my 2nd. Oh, man, I don't really like this. Okay. I probably should not have done that myself. Okay. I will go ahead and establish a time jar.
I could have used my action last turn.
And I'll discard these 2. So that will be all 3 of my actions this turn.
Oh, you.
So I established a time jar, which will trump your time jar.
You're so mean.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So you got 3 actions left.
Got 3 actions left, and I really can't do anything because
Yes,
drawing cards isn't doing you a lot of good.
Well, you can't build anything here. We've got 5 cards here now. That's the
there.
maximum that can be built in this. Now, next round, you can build 1 extra, but not this round. And if these don't get influenced, then there's problems, which I should have influenced the arc fire, because now metallurgy is not going to be successful. That was kind of stupid of me.
Oh, you're done?
I'm done. That was the end of the round, yeah, for me.
Okay. Well, let me see if I need that helix or if I need the fire. I don't remember.
You need fire. Remember?
So I'll go like this, and then I will go ahead and swap and take the luster fountain from you.
Oh,
that's
you
just
dog.
fun.
Hey, you dog. Well, I only lose 1 point for this. All right, so let's go ahead and Scooby-Doo time travel. What?
Go ahead and... That was only 1
Oh, I'm sorry.
action.
I thought...
I'll do cards for a
There
minute.
we go.
Gives me more cards. I would have gotten otherwise. Ooh, that's a fancy one.
Okay. Forgot you had 2 more actions. I was just wanting to hopefully maybe ignore it.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I think I might have just... Hold on. Yeah, I already have that one. Okay. There we go.
All right. Now we're going to Scooby-Doo time travel. Present day marker. We're going to slide down. Slide our timeline down. And we will now add number 6 to the end here.
Hopefully I did better this round.
We will move our turn marker down. Move the round marker up 1 more. All right. And how many cards do you have?
5.
Okay. Well, here's your 1 to make 6, and then I get 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now this is going to be an interesting scoring round because we've got some problems. So why don't we start right here, the luster fountain, which there's a luster fountain here and one here. Now we take the earliest one. So remember, this is earlier, present day. So this one actually goes away. So she'll lose that influence cube, and then that'll get discarded. Rocket sled, I think we're still missing gear crafting. Gear crafting still has not been invented, so I'll lose an influence off that. Skyfork will get me 2 points. Time gears, we are still missing the gear crafting. So okay, so luster fountain will get you 3 points. And then gem cutting will get you an additional 2 points. Nice, that was a good combo. All right, metallurgy unfortunately is going to go. I lose that influence. Focus beam, give yourself 1 point. Time jar, give yourself 2 points. Gem cutting, give yourself 2 points. Unfortunately, arc fire did not have influence, so it gets removed. Helix, give me 2 points. Pendulum, give yourself 3. Time jar, give me 2. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are tied even on the board. That's interesting.
Wow.
So I believe because I was first, I actually get to choose initiative. But what I think would be fun, let's do rock, paper, scissors again, okay? And I'll do a karate chop. Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dang! All right, so I'll let you get, what do you want to do, first or second?
I'll go second.
Second! All right, so I am first again.
That way all the pressure's on you.
Oh no, I feel so much pressure.
Yes.
All this pressure. Okay, well, all this pressure is going to make me wish that I could still find gear crafting, but, gear crafting obviously does not ever really exist. It's a figment of our imagination. I'm going to go... I think I will go... here. And I'm going to build a hollow lattice. And I will put 2 on that. And I must discard 2. So I'll discard you. And I shall discard you. Okay, so that was 2 actions. The helix is here, but there is no wind harness, so I need to find a wind harness. So, and then for my third action, I will just draw. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. I could go here.
You could.
That's
all right.
1. And then influence.
The luster fountain. You can use its free ability, which will give you 2 points.
Okay. So that was just 2.
That's 2 total actions.
And then
So moving back was 1, influencing was 2. Now she's going to build a technology, which would be her third action. So we'll move that forward to show that this turn is over. We've got 3 turns left. Now you need gear crafting and anima for that to be successful. Oh, gear crafting, you wacky, wacky thing. Okay, well, I will actually move here for 1. And I will go ahead and build a wind harness for 2. And I'll discard these 2. And I'll put 2 on there. And I think that I will go ahead and influence the focus beam, I think, with 1. Yeah, with just 1. That'll be my third action. Go ahead.
cards.
Okay, so you're going to draw 2. I'm going to go ahead and mix up our discard pile here.
I had to get a good card, didn't I?
Yes.
I really just need cards to discard.
You know, that's the beauty of this. That's the beauty of this game. You never can seem to get everything done that you want to do.
This card would be fun to use. It really would.
You can just never seem to get done everything that you want to do because you're always wanting to build more, and you just really can't. It's not possible. So you got 2 more actions left. Don't forget you can take your free action with your luster fountain and get 2 more legacy points.
Right, or I can take this free action.
No, you can't, because unfortunately we still don't have anima nor gear crafting, so that's not successful.
Oh, I wanted to use that free action.
I bet you did.
Well, then I will use this free action instead.
There you go.
Yay!
Get your 2 points. There you go.
All right. So what did I do? 2 actions so far?
I think just 1. I think you only drew once, didn't you?
I drew once. I got it.
What are you going to do? There's so many decisions in this game, and you always feel like you're making the wrong decision every time you take your turn.
Yeah. I will go. Oh, just give me cards again. I'm going to need them anyways.
Okay, so that would be your second action. And you going to draw again?
Wait. Yes.
Okay, so that would be your last action then.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to move our turn down. So for my first action, I'm going to draw. Second action, I'm going to draw again. And I think for my third action, I will draw 1 more time. Okay. So it will be your turn.
Okay, so while I'm here, I'm going to gain 2 legacy points. Yay!
She's gained 6 points because of that card.
Look at how I'm catching up. Okay. Then I could go. There's 4 there, and it takes 6. So if I move there, I could establish 2. Ha-ha!
So that's 1.
Gear crafting! 2.
There you go. And anima. Wow, great job. Okay. Did you discard 3 total cards?
Yes, I did.
Alright, so anima would allow you to move to the time frame Tomb of Origins, which does not exist. Oh, you actually can't take any more free actions anyways. So, doesn't matter. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and establish a Celestial Ballast in this time frame. That is 5 cards. And I must get rid of 2 cards. So I will get rid of this one for 1. And I will get rid of this one for 2. That would be 2 on there. That was 1 action. My second action, I will move backwards. And I think I will just influence this Helix heavily. And I'm going to swap with your time gears and steal your 4 points. Helix rocks. Don't you hate me? So that was my 3 actions, so I'm done for this round. Oh yeah, that's good. You keep shaking your head, but I think that's funny.
I could do it back to you.
That'd be kind of hard.
Then I would lose my pendulum.
Yes, you would. And you need to keep your. You need to get your gem cutting too to be able to keep your luster fountain in play too.
Okay. So I will do. Let me see if I need that pendulum. I don't know if I do.
Yes, you do. It's worth 3 points. You don't want to miss that.
Oh, you need it on something, don't you?
Oh, I don't think so.
Why are you telling me I need it? Oh, so I won't take the helix from you?
I don't think you. I think taking the helix would be a bad move, anyways. You can't match the influence, so she would have to put all three of hers there to try to get it. So
and then I'll use that.
1, 2, and then you should have 1 more action left. And then that would give you 1 legacy point if you use that free action.
Oh, you took my focus beam. Okay. I guess I will just take cards then.
Okay.
And then...
So you've gained 7 free points off of using cards. She's done really well this round. It's impressive. It's not very easy to do. Alright. So how many cards do you have?
I need 3.
You need 3, and then I need 5, so There's your 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me. All right, so we're going to start the last round. So let's reset the turn marker. Move that down to signify it is the last round. Let's Scooby-Doo time travel. And we're going to be on the present day marker. Slide down. Move that forward. Going to bring this in. Now we are bringing in our 7th. Slide that onto the end here. So 7 technologies can now be built in this one. And let's start our scoring. So we do have gear crafting, right? Yes, we do. We do have a time jar, right? Yes, we do. My rocket sled is successful. So give me 5 points. 2, 3, 4, 5. And time gears, I own. Ha, ha, ha. Give me 4 points. The Helix is awesome. Okay, so give me my thingamabob. Let's go down to the hollow lattice. We don't have a wind harness, do we? Yes, we do. And we have a Helix, so the hollow lattice scores me an additional 3. And 2 for the Helix, and 2 more for the wind harness. Skyfork scores me 2 points. It is a fundamental. The time gears scores me 4 points. Gear crafting scores you 1. And the time jar scores me 2.
You have the time jar?
I sure do.
Good grief.
Yes, I know. Good grief. The luster fountain, give yourself a total of 5 points. The antiquator anima, it is successful. Okay, so give yourself 2 points for the antiquator. Give yourself 1 point for anima and 1 point for gear crafting. This, unfortunately, there is no arc fire, so that is no good. Focus beam, give me 1 point. Time jar, give yourself 2 points. Wind harness, give me 2. Celestial ballast, give me 2 points. And because I own the Helix, give me 2 more. Gem cutting, give yourself 2 points.
You just got a crown.
Yeah, that's right. Whenever you pass 50, you get crowned, baby. So the Helix, give me 2 points. Did you give me the... Okay. The pendulum, give yourself 3. Time jar, give me 2. Gear crafting, give yourself 1. And anima, give yourself 1. Alright, so I believe I've got you in influence again. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 7. So you determine initiative. Do you want to go first or second? What do you need, Emily?
I'm just watching.
Okay.
I'll go second.
Second again, okay. So here we are, last round, and I am ahead by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm ahead by 9 points in the last round. She has been down by like 15 points and going into the last round and has come back to win. Never are you really out of this game. So I'm going to set my influence somewhere appropriate. Doesn't get mixed up with these. And let's begin. So let's see what we can do here. Alright. Well, that's definitely not going to get built. Alright. Okay. So I will move right here. Now I'm going to move here to the 3rd timeline. And I'm going to go ahead and build an arc chamber. Put 3 on there. And I will get rid of this one, and this one to build that. So that's 2 actions. Now this is a focus beam, which is there, and a skyfork. So I could take the free action which says draw 2 cards and then discard 1 card from your hand. So I'm going to draw 2 cards for its free action. And then I can discard any 1 card I want. So I will get rid of this one right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw for my last action of this turn. So, and that's it for me. So, your turn.
Okay.
Built the expansion dome. I just did draw that and I was all excited too. I hate you.
Yes. So glad I decided to do that first.
Okay, well this says you can move an influence cube from this technology onto any technology in the past. So, as a free action, she can just move one of these anywhere she wants that is back here in the past. Because it's already successful. It already has all its dependencies met.
I should probably take advantage of that. So that was 2. So my third action, I could put cubes on it if I wanted to. Probably be a good idea. Okay. I'll put 3 more on there, and then I will use that to move this. And what should I put it on?
I don't know. Everybody's waiting though. Time gears. Nice one. Groovy. Alright. Now that was just 2 actions, I believe, right? Because you moved back and you built it.
I moved, I built, and then I put more cubes on.
Then that was 3. Okay. So for my first action, I think I will go ahead and influence that with 5.
Oh, you're so mean.
So what that allows me is now I can use the expansion dome. So I will go ahead and take one of my influence cubes and I will place it onto time gears as well. So in my second action...
So now we have a lot of wasted influence cubes.
The second action, I will go ahead and build a gilding cannon. And I will get rid of this one and this one to be able to do that. So that was, what, 1 action to influence that, 2 actions to build, and I'm going to draw for my last action. And we should have slid that down. I forgot to do that. So, and it is your turn. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I need cards.
Okay. See, because when you're ahead in this game, you can kind of use the mentality that if nothing gets influence here and the dependencies aren't met, so what? What do you care? You're already in the lead. So if your opponent isn't going to get any points, you know, what's it matter if you don't, if you don't get any points? Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to try to just make it to where you keep some of these from being influenced. If you lose the points, big whoop, because that means she's losing points too, and I'm already in the lead. So you got 2 more actions left this turn. I still think she could make a good comeback here, though. She's usually a slower player. Did you have an idea what you want to do? She's usually a slower player, and she's speeding up her play for this video. She usually wins at this game because I'm always playing at the speed I play now.
Okay, I have 8 more actions total. I need 2 more cards. Then I would have to move. Then I would have to establish it. That would be 4 actions just to establish this. That would leave me with 4 actions to put these on the places I need. Which would be...
She's trying to determine her ability. She knows she's got 2 full turns, and then now she's already used 1 action out of this turn. So she's trying to determine if she has enough actions to be able to put the influence on the cards that she's going to need to be able to try to score the to get these dependencies to make these technologies successful.
I will barely be able to do it.
So
if I stick to the plan. Oh, what's this?
I don't know. It's probably your discard one. So did you want to draw for your second action?
Aha.
You're still
I
thinking.
can't do both of these. I'm sorry. I have to decide whether I want to do here. You want me to show the camera what I'm deciding between?
Sure, if that'll speed you up.
I'm deciding between these 2
Let the viewers
cards.
decide. Hey viewers, which one should she build?
Yes.
They picked that one.
This one would be much easier.
Yeah, well, go with the easy one then. Go with whichever one actually gets you actually doing something here.
Okay, I'll go with this one.
Alright, did you want to draw these for your second action? Okay.
My second action will be to go here, and then my third action will be to establish this.
The gravity carriage. Well, we need a celestial ballast, which does not exist yet, so I'm going to assume she has that in her hand.
It's right there.
Oh, it does. And the time jar and the pendulum. Wow. Great, great card. That will score you 5
That's
points.
That's not a time jar. Time jar's right here.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I point to all
And
kinds
there.
of stuff.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, did we didn't score them both last time, did we? Well, this one should have been taken off.
Probably.
we messed that up then, didn't we? Here, let's take that off.
And I need to discard my cards for that. So I chose the gravity carriage because I only had to discard 2 cards, and it gave me 5 points. Whereas this one, I had to discard 4 cards for only 2 more points. So it was just too hard.
Now, the gravity carriage allows you for a free action to swap all influence cubes between 2 successful technologies in the past. That's pretty big. So any of these back here, she could swap them. That time jar we should have removed. I don't know why. I don't know if we scored it or not. But just in case, if you were paying attention, the time jar in this timeline should have been removed out of the game because we had a time jar back here that would have made this one go away.
Okay, so I could swap these 2.
Okay, so she swapped Anima with the Celestial Ballast. So, okie dokie. Which really I don't know if it matters, but. So now we got 6 actions, both left apiece. For my first action, I can increase the reward if I want. Draw 2 cards, then discard 1 card from your hand. I think I'll take that ability there. So I'm going to draw 2 cards for a free action and discard any 1 card out of my hand. So I will discard that one. For my second action, I think that, what would I like to do? I hate the fact you're hanging out in this timeline. That's driving me crazy.
It's fun.
Yeah, fun for you. I need, okay, for my first action, I'll move right here. And I will go ahead and influence here for my second action, and then I think I will go ahead. Oh, I shouldn't have went back that far. I should have went right here. Yeah, I should have. Darn it.
Well, go ahead and take your
All
stuff
right,
back.
if you don't mind. So go here, and then I wanted to establish the gaslight beacon because that's where the Skyfork was. I wouldn't have been any good. So discard those. So that was 1 action, 2 actions to establish this. My third action, I think I will put another influence cube on that. So
I can't steal it.
Alright, so go ahead.
Okay.
So I've only got 3 actions left for this entire game, and that's it. So this is going to be tough for me.
Okay, so I have 6 actions. I have 4.
And
And
still
I
have
need to
3.
get Pendulum and Time Jar. That's 3 actions right there. So I
Yeah.
have 3 actions before I get there. What should I take? Okay, let's see.
What you thinking, huh? You got a plan working?
Trying to take something from you.
Oh, you trying to use your thingy here again?
No, I don't think that's gonna help me any. I mean, look, they're all like the same. I could swap these, but then that would give you more points.
Well,
but then you wouldn't be able to use the helix. That's
well, you could swap these 2, and then that'll make it to where you are the only owner of Time Gears.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, if
I
that's...
thought about taking that one so I could take the helix away from you.
Yeah, if you could use its ability or not. You may not be able to. I don't know. Okay, so that was your free action. Now you've got 3 total actions left.
Anima, gear crafting. Yeah, they're right there, right?
Anima's right here, and gear crafting's right there. Yeah.
So I could do that one. It's not on anything else, though. That stinks.
Okay.
Okay, so...
What you doing, hon? Okay, moving back 1. You got 2 actions left. at your brother, make sure he's quiet. Hurry up, honey.
That's it. That was 3.
That was 3? Alright, this is it. 3 actions left. I am going to take advantage of my rocket sled, so it'll give me an additional action.
Yeah,
so that'll give me
awesome.
4 total actions that I can use now. So, first action, I will move backwards to here so that I can influence the Sky Fork. So that would be 2 actions. And then, man, I'm going to move to here, and then I'm going to influence the focus beam. And that would be the end of my turn. Why don't you go on? Honey, we're almost done with our game. Go on.
You need to stay off of the table. It's shaking the table.
Alright, so you got 3 total actions left, hon, and then this will be the end of it.
1, 2, 3.
Boom! Alright, you could have taken a free action, could you?
Oh.
I don't know. Actually, you can't. You don't have anything.
I don't have any free actions.
Sure don't.
They're all yours.
And I had an extra influence. I could have just thrown it on there too. So, alright, hey, let's tally up our points and see how we did here real quick. So, we don't have to worry about Scooby-Doo time traveling, but just for the sake of the...
It's fun.
There we go. Alright, so, Arc Chamber, our Focus Beam, and our Sky Fork are successful, so give me 5 points. Give me 1 point for my Focus Beam, and 2 points for my Sky Fork. Alright, we could take those off. The Expansion Dome, both of us get, let me see, our Helix and our Wind Harness. Okay, so, give us both 2 points.
I
you already did? Okay. And then give me, 3 more points. You got it?
Yep.
Alright, let's go to the Gilding Cannon. Give me 3 points. And give yourself 1. Alright. Let's go to the Rocket Sled. Give me 5 points. And give yourself 4 points. You good? Okay, the Hollow Lattice, give me 3. The Helix, give me 2. The Wind Harness, give me an additional 2. Did I pull that off?
This is looking bad.
Yeah, it's looking bad. The Gravity Carriage, give yourself 5. Celestial Ballast, give yourself 2. Pendulum, give yourself 3. The Gaslight Beacon, give me 4. And then give me 2 for my Sky Fork.
And 2 more for your Sky Fork.
And then 2 more for my Sky Fork, that's right. Time Gears, give yourself 4. The Gear Crafting, give yourself 1. And the Time Jar, give yourself 2. Luster Fountain, give yourself 3. And Gem Cutting, an additional 2. One for each of us. Yeah, we share it, don't we? The Antiquator, go bye-bye. Metallurgy, go bye-bye. Alright, Focus Beam, give me 1. Wind Harness, give me 2. Celestial Ballast, give you 2. Give me 2 for the Helix. Gem Cutting, give us both 1. Helix, give me 2. Pendulum,
I should have stole that Helix.
Pendulum, give yourself 3. Time Jar, give yourself 2. Gear Crafting, give yourself 1. Anima, give me 1. And that is the end of the game. With a total score, I had a 100 points exact. And what did you have? So 10, 20, 30. Yep, 82. So there you go. That's how you play for our Legacy Forbidden Machines. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, whenever you play and you have your own copy, when your guys move forward, they go bye-bye.